So I just got done watching Predator: Killer of Killers. And let me tell you, I had a good time with this. It was a fun movie. I wouldn't say it's the best Predator movie ever, but I will say it is one of the better Predator movies, and it's on Hulu. Get some popcorn, load up on the couch, and enjoy this good time of a movie. Now, Killer of Killers is an anthology story that has a roundabout section. In this story, you have 3 different time periods where 3 different predators are on hunts back in the Viking Age, then in old feudal Japan, and then in World War II. I found that the movie was more of an entertaining time when it came to the fact that it's doing a prey, but having like 3 different ways to tell the story. My least favorite segment would have to still be the World War II one, even though it does have really good aspects of things that you probably wouldn't think about, like how does dogfights with the Predator ships work? You know, like you see way more of how their technology works in this, and you see different forms of their technology, and I think that's really cool if you're into that aspect of the lore when it comes to the Predator franchise. Especially if you keep an eye out for Easter eggs, you might find something. You might, notice something. But I would say the best segment would have to be the Viking segment. It's just the character designs alone for these characters that you'll barely ever see ever again. And you can tell somebody put in work designing these guys. And animation style is in similar vein to Spider-Verse. Everybody was complaining about that, but I think it works. It works really well. You see a bunch of different types and forms of Predator in that art style, so it's not bad at all. This movie about an 8 with animation carrying it. The story's still good. It's not great. It has a few corny bits, and I would say the end is a little dragging, but I still was entertained by it. Honestly, it could be one of the better Predator movies out there. First segment in Viking Age is about a woman and her clan, her Viking clan, going out and receiving vengeance, and then, Predator shows up, as they do. The next one is in feudal Japan, where you have the 2 brothers who grow up side by side, and then they have to clash. And then, a Predator shows up. And then in World War II, follow the life of this Hispanic kid who gets drafted. And then once that happens, goes into a dogfight with a Predator. All 3 of these are pretty good stories. So 1 out of 5 stars. I think the first story was at least like a 5, 4.5. I really enjoyed the animation. I enjoyed the fight scenes within it, and I was rooting for the characters. Second place has to be feudal Japan, the samurai one, where it's more with ninjas, and you know what? It's pretty good. Each one has their own distinct, personalities within their designs, but also in how they hunt. And then you can tell by their fighting styles what they are more skilled at. The coolest part, probably, now we're going to get into spoilers, okay? So, real talk, love the designs of the fucking first one, but that was pointless. They were cannon fodder. They got demolished, and I'm just like, oh my god, why'd you all this time on these character designs just for them to get mollywopped? I thought it was very interesting and tasteful for them to use feudal Japan as literally we show not tell. There's maybe 2 lines of dialogue. I'll also say I found it really interesting. Predators all have a unique look, and I see people complain about how every Predator design's different in every movie, but I find it more realistic, if anything, because if you're an alien species like the Predators, not all humans look the same, so why would all Predators look the same? Of course, they're gonna have different body types and shit. So I thought that was pretty cool. For spoilers, that ending, I knew Naru had to be there. because I saw the pistol and I was like, okay, so the end of prey counts. So I thought she was either going to be the fourth person I thought they were going to put a fourth person in there and it was going to be Naru. And I was like, oh, they're not going to do it. But then when I saw the pistol, I'm like, okay, they're doing it, but they're trying to be sly. We're not trying to show Naru. And then, like, at the very end, they show Naru, and I'm like, oh, shit, I was right.